Dixon, your chief enabler for your customer journey. And today I'm going to talk about, is your customer journey attracting and retaining customers? It may be attracting some, but is it attracting enough? So this talk was motivated by a presentation I attended with an American Writers and Artists Incorporated Copywriting Bootcamp this last week. And then one of the presenters was Russ Hennebery, and he's the author of Digital Marketing for Dummies with Ryan Deiss. And he provided this chart. Well, actually, he provided, these were two separate graphics, infographics, and I've combined the two because it really summarized his whole message, and it also represents what I've been doing for my clients for a long time, and I've had a hard time summarizing it in an easy way. If you've gone back, I've talked about the marketing wheel, all sorts of things, but this really is quite a brilliant way of describing. And I'm just going to do a really quick overview here, and then I'm going to go through. I've created an article with more details. So the triangle at the top there is the problem, solution, brand, and positioning. And really, this is where your success comes from. So if you're offering some kind of service or a product, so the first question is, what is the problem that you're solving, and what you need to relate to what people are needing help with. And the next one is, what is your solution? What is your unique solution? There's a brand, what are your values? What are your images? All that kind of thing. And then the bottom one there is positioning. And how do you position your product in there? And how does it work? So this here is a very customer journey funnel, and so once you've got that established, how do you connect with your prospective customers and clients? And this little wheel here is subscribe and try. So that's in the article I go through with more detail about what that is. Those are usually some kind of lead magnet. Subscribe to receive a newsletter, maybe download a book, download a report, attend some kind of presentation, maybe take part in a challenge. And then the next step is buy. That can be really easy if you've got something like a concert ticket or something just people want. They're looking for it, they found it, they just buy it. You don't need much of a funnel for that. You just need to have a nice landing page and a buy button, and there you go. And then this last wheel here is actually quite important here. He's got succeed, ascend, and promote. So I think that's some Dan Kennedy would say many businesses are neglect this part. So the easiest thing to do is to retain and maybe upsell a current client. That's easier to do than attract new ones into your funnel. So that can be done in a number of ways, and including, for one, you need to provide really good service. And if they provide good service, and then if they're doing something simple with you, maybe what else can you do to help them with? In the copywriting world, we might start with something like simply like creating a blog post, and that could lead into email sequences, landing pages, more elaborate marketing funnels. So you can start with the simple parts and then continue going. This last wheel really is aimed at your current customers, keeping them happy and making them inspired to promote you and refer you to others. So the other part on this graphic here is these, they call them marketing objectives, and they kind of match to each of these four things: awareness, lead generation, sales, and retention. So all those things, if I were to go back and do these images, I'd probably redo the top images with the colors that match these 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. So anyway, I'm just going to go over the article that I posted this morning. Let's see here if I can close this banner. Ta-da. And I'm going to share the screen. So, okay. So here in the article at the sharedvisions.com website, I've gone through the list of things. There's that infographic, a little bit of information about the book, and what I really like about these images is how they've clarified a lot of the steps, and maybe as you're listening here, what I want you to pay attention to is for your customer journey. How is their journey for your customer? Is it easy? Is it easy for them to find out about you? Is it easy for them to sign up? All these kinds of things. So I think virtually all of us can do more in this area. And the more you understand how important these parts are, the more you can, easier it is to identify the gaps that you need to fill in. And so here, the customer journey, and this is just, this is where you work it out. And this is where it's really, the whole battle is won. If you can figure out what your customers really need, what their pain points are, what they really want, what's your solution to their problem, and your branding, what do you stand for? What do you represent? And how you're positioned to deliver the results for your customer and for that niche. And if you can't communicate this clearly, then it's a lot harder. And I can identify with that. And one way of saying this is, what's your unique selling proposition? What do you have to offer here? And this is step one in the marketing objectives. Increase the number of prospective customers who are aware of your business. So lead acquisition. So here, this little circles doesn't really cover everything here. Basically, how you get people engaged. It's very important. One of the things is get people into your database, into your mailing list, in whatever fashion, because many people are not going to buy right away. Sometimes it takes a lot of touches and maybe months and years for somebody to go from somebody who's following what you're doing to somebody who becomes a customer of yours. Maybe up to 10 years. People have said, oh, this person here was on my mailing list for 10 years and never bought anything. And then one day they bought a $10,000 program, or you just jumped in. And I've followed Dave D. I followed him for probably 8 years before I eventually paid for anything with him. So I'm that customer. Sometimes I'm the person that takes a lot of thought and a lot of connecting before I actually hold my credit card to the screen. And so there are all sorts of things you can offer as a lead magnet to get them in there, like a free newsletter information, get them on your mailing list. And maybe you need to add a lead magnet for that, which could be an ebook, a free book, a report, white paper, presentations, mini courses, maybe a challenge, free sessions with you, free meetings, discussions with you, and more. And on the little blue thing, it says try. It says test drive what you offer. So many software solutions offer you a trial. You sign up for free, and then you do a few things, and then you have to decide whether you want to continue using that or cancel your subscription. And so I've been doing creating lead funnels and all sorts of things, and also publishing books. And a book can be a really good lead funnel. It's sometimes harder to sell, easy to give away. So how that would work is you go to a landing page, you sign up, join the mailing list, and send you a link to the book or a PDF to download. I like flip books. That's really just a link kind of thing. But it could be a webinar, it could be a presentation, all sorts of things. One-page sales report, case study, anything that you think the client might be interested in is helping them in their business, and also put you in a light where they will think of you as somebody to go to learn more and help with the pieces, help create those funnels, whatever you need to do. And so sales. So this is the whole purpose of all of this is to get people to buy something or sign up for something. And again, it's goes back to what your solution is, what your problem you're addressing, what benefit that people are looking for. Maybe not necessarily a problem, but maybe something they want a nice car or something that enhances their life. And so that comes with clearly communicating what you have to offer and making it easy for them. So I've been using Kartra for a long time to help with clients, create landing pages so people can sign up for things. Sometimes it's sending people to Ticketmaster or someplace to buy concert tickets. Whatever it is, the whole mission is to make it as friction free and easy for people to provide to buy something. So that often involves different payment options, PayPal, Stripe credit card, and in Canada sometimes e-transfers. Whatever it is, make it easy for people to pay. And here again, this is that customer retention and ascension, and really, this is an area that I think many of us entrepreneurs and companies don't put enough time into it. It's I don't know what the numbers are offhand, but it's a lot easier to upsell or retain an existing client than it is to attract somebody new into it. So the whole idea here is to spend more time keeping your customers happy and providing other services for them. What else can you offer? What else can make their lives better or make their business better? What else can you offer as an upsell? And also the other thing is, if you keep them happy, you can ask them to refer you to others, maybe an affiliate program, maybe a commission, or maybe simply just ask them for a good testimonial and recommendation to others. And that's really valuable. So keep your clients happy and keep them inspired to share, recommend you. And again, here I'm just going to go over these things, the marketing recommendation. So the first step is awareness, getting people to know about what you offer. Lead generation is a kind of funnel or a kind of way of getting them into your customer relationship marketing system or your mailing list, get them into your world. Maybe it's get them to follow you on LinkedIn or Facebook or something like that, and then lead to sales. What can you offer to get them to engage with you, purchase something, subscribe to something, retain your services. And then retention, again, that's that last one, is keeping them happy and keeping them wanting to recommend you. And so that's I just summarize your marketing objectives are awareness, lead generation, sales, and retention. And then so here's my shameless pitch for myself. I've been doing much of this with clients, often not everything for everyone, usually bits and pieces. People will want blog posts, they'll want a website, the landing page, maybe a sales funnel, maybe email sequences, all those things people ask. So I can do I can help you with a lot of areas and filling in some of the gaps of your customer journey. And here's the clarifying your offers and unique selling proposition. So basically, helping you to really get clarity on what you're offering and how to write that up and present that in a way that's compelling. And then that would inform your landing pages that convert people to customers, or at least get them into your mailing list. And then a big thing that we've been promoting for a long time is your content marketing, your online presence. Like, how are you, when people are searching for information about what you offer? Is it easy? Do you show up in searches? Do they find you when they find something? Is it engaging? And so I've helped create websites, blog posts, social media posts, email sequences, and broadcasts to inform and engage your audience. So I can help you with any of those things. Just simply something as simple as a blog campaign, or maybe an email newsletter. Just let's talk about it. And I also been involved with publishing books and videos and things like that. So those all can serve as lead magnets. Sometimes you might have a large book that you want to sell, but you might want to have a smaller book or some kind of short report checklist, something like that you can offer as a lead magnet, and I can help create those in various formats. And this boosting your online presence, I think I covered that somewhat, but that's social media posts, putting posts out in LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, any of those kinds of things. And all those things help. For one, it helps your online presence. When people are searching, you'll show up in searches, and you'll have some kind of awareness and authority just by showing up everywhere. And of course, back here, I've started doing all of this with an intention to publish books and course publishing. And those can be either something you sell, like you can sell your books and maybe your marketing is to sell the books, or it's maybe something that gives you authority and credibility and is part of your lead magnet system. I can help you with all of that. And it's also I can help you with your speak to sell campaigns. I've worked with a number of speaking coaches over the years, and it really, one key model is if you've got a book, you can use the book to get you on stages, either virtual stages or live events, and on podcasts, and all those things help boost your authority and lead to acquiring more customers, certainly acquiring more fans. So again, what do you need help with? Where are your gaps? And I'm offering this free customer journey assessment. So let's talk. It's just as simple as a button there to make an appointment with me, and you can tell me what what you're trying to achieve, and I'll take a look at your current online strategies and your present. What does your customer journey look like, and identify places where there may be gaps, and the things that you can use to either do it yourself, implement yourself, or have a team or somebody else implement it. There are lots of capable people to do many things, or you can have me do it. One of the things that is on my side for this is I've done, over the last 30 years, I've done almost all of the components on your customer journey, and I can do individual parts, and I also can offer a perspective to help all of it work together for your success. So anyway, so let's chat. So this button here takes you into a calendar booking page, but you can simply send me a text message from wherever you're watching this. This is going out to YouTube, LinkedIn, and various places, and you probably know how to find me. So anyway, let's chat. So again. So if you want help with your customer journey and any of those parts, many of those things are considered copywriting tasks, marketing tasks. It's really all a kind of marketing. So if you need help with anything, just let me know. And in the very least, review this and consider what is needed in your customer journey. If you fill in those gaps, your business will do better. And it doesn't have to be me, but I am available to help you. Thank you.